Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Beyond Wishes and Wilds. I got it right this time. Beyond Wishes and Wilds, where we're gonna play some D&D. But before we play any D&D, we do have some announcements and then a recap. So, Kristy, let's get it rolling with the clip.
Good evening, and welcome to the show. Let's get into our pre-game announcements. Proficiency Bonus has a community Discord with public channels. Please come check us out and hang out with us. We're always welcoming new GMs, players, and other friends to our fan family. All experience levels are welcome, from veteran gamers to total newbies. And we are a safe place for POC and LGBTQIA+ nerds and gamers, so come geek out with us. And you'll be the first to know when we are posting castings for new games. Big thanks to Suncraft for providing our games with music each week. The Suncraft bot plays music and soundscapes in your Discord call, and its interactive buttons allow you to control the audio with ease. We love Suncraft here. He really pops off sometimes, so go check it out for free now. Please check out our other games. We stream almost every day here at Probo. We have games for several of the major published 5e modules, as well as homebrew games, and some of our games feature systems other than 5e, like Star Wars, Power Rangers, and Alien. Come watch all of our VODs over on our YouTube. You can also follow us on Twitter and Facebook. Don't forget, you can also support the channel by following, by subscribing, remembering to click the bell notification so you never miss another live stream, using channel emotes, and if you're an Amazon Prime user, you get a free subscription to Twitch every month. Also, big thanks to Syrinscape for the amazing atmospheric sounds and music. You can add these sounds and more to your game when you download the Syrinscape desktop or mobile app. The app is free and comes with 20 sound sets that are included to get you started. You don't even need to register. Go to Syrinscape.com to find out more. Thanks again to all of our sponsors for supporting Proficiency Bonus. And now, back to the show.
Thank you very much, Kristy, for your amazing ad reel and all of your producing work that you do. You rule, and I love you. And with that, I think it might be time for a recap. Ink, would you agree?
Yeah, I think I'd agree. I don't know who's gonna do it though.
That's so crazy.
Me. That's crazy.
Oh my god! Well, I mean, we already have you on the screen.
I'm right. I'm actually trapped, and we can't go back to the full cast until I do this.
Yeah, no, so you're stuck here like this, bud. Sorry.
I guess I'm gonna have to tell you guys what happened last time on Beyond Witches and Wilds. So, it's more like Beyond Witches and Wilds right now, guys.
You're not wrong.
We are still in the forest, and when we last had picked up, we were in some dire straits. We had some party members unconscious, some party members dying. It was the same people who were unconscious. But one wish later, as well as some coordinated efforts by the rest of the party, and a combat really got turned around. We all want to say, yay, Aurum, for your new class that you wished for. We now have a pugilist in the party. Yay! And he did like 6 million things, and they were all amazing. What a class, you guys. Really, really impressive.
I've been studying this time.
You've been reading your class features? We love that. Yeah. We also, because we won the combat, we were able to defeat, I suppose, the flying robe. I don't really know how to describe it. It was a weird weave.
Like a shroud.
It was called the Weird Weaver. So
I remembered.
It was like a shroud that was just like animated.
Which seems to be connected to this ritual. Ego, upon touching this remaining piece of fabric, received a rather dark vision from her own past, featuring some not so nice things, but I think most importantly, we saw Ego's mother, a witch, who was saying this very elaborate spell, which was shared with the party. We are slowly attempting to unravel what could very well be a ceiling for Ego's original body. Not entirely sure. There was a lot of death and rebirth going on in my backstory, so sorry if I left a actual literal trail of bodies that we need to now clean up. But with the battle completed, with no one dead, and with a little bit more spellcasting and the power of friendship, but mostly spellcasting, the party has settled down for a long rest in this dark forest. And we're probably gonna have a great long rest with no issue, right, Victoria?
Absolutely, because that is how things go in Beyond Wishes and Wilds. So thank you very much for that recap. So, for producer / video editor / all-around workhorse Kristy, and for our DJ Graph, and for our recapper Ink, and for our chat overlord Jamie, and for our lore keeper Iris, you can all start with a player inspiration. Before
Let's
we get
go.
started into the game proper, thank you, Dogs for Life. Shannon, we appreciate your support. So y'all have a +3, a +2, and a +1 bonus that have been redeemed for you.
Yippee!
Yippee!
Or whosoever is in most dire need.
That was the rules. She did clarify whoever is most in need, then second most in need, then third most in need.
Yeah. Okay. Discord. Hello, please. Pop out the... Yeah, there we go. Awesome.
Oh, yeah, that's more about the tone of what we're dealing with right now.
Yeah. Alrighty. So, with a combination of, I believe it was a Lehman's Tiny Hut and Fabricate combo, you guys
Made us
have
a little hut.
a little hut. And it is protected from the spores. They are not able to get into the tiny hut. They're able to... Oh, hold on.
Someone has come into our tiny hut.
She said.
Feel free to roleplay.
Ego just kind of sits in the little dirt. Well, it's not a dirt circle. I put a wood floor, but the spot where the tiny hut originated from, and we'll remind everyone. All right, you're all free to come and go as you wish, but I need to stay inside if I want to maintain the magical barrier, at least until tomorrow. And we'll pretty much just say, if you have anything else that you need me to do, I'm gonna be right here. And she sits cross-legged and just opens up the black book and is gonna try and get some reading in. That's what I'm doing.
Sure. Perf.
Yeah. Done. When Ego says that we can come and go as we leave, Don kind of just looks out into the creepy forest and like looks back with a I don't know about doing that face. Like, I'm good right here.
Fair enough.
Alrighty. Is there anything else that anyone wants to say or do as we get started on a long rest?
Probably just talk to my mom before bed and then go to bed. Give her an update on all the things that are happening.
Is it worth doing an identify spell on the scrap of fabric, or does the vision suffice?
I mean, you like I would say maybe hold off on that for now.
Okay.
I don't think it's going to give you anything.
Yeah, I was going to say, I feel like all of the information that we need to know about it would have been, I think we've already gleaned it. I don't know if identify is going to give us anything more.
Okay. I am good with that then. There's
All-
nothing else we're waiting on identifying.
So,
right?
I'm gonna take a nice juicy long rest where he has to sleep in a weird position because he's very, very bruised all over from taking so many hits.
Oh,
You
we
want
should
pillows?
probably
I have a
set up
bunch of pillows.
watches.
Yeah. I'll set up-
We're in hostile territory.
I think, Ego, you and I only have to rest for 4 hours each, right? So.
Oh, I'm not that kind of. I started out as an elf, but I need full sleepies.
Well, I
can't
only need 4.
Okay.
So I can take at least the watch from.
Okay, that's good. I suppose I have Karma again. So Karma could help out.
And I also have stilts out there keeping an eye out too.
Okay.
Alrighty, so it'll be 4 hours from Saoirse, 2 hours from. Oh my god, I just forgot your familiar's name.
Karma. It's okay. They were gone for an entire campaign.
Yeah. 2 hours from Karma, and then you want 2 hours from Stilts?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. And I know for Karma, she's able to like communicate to you telepathically. For Stilts, because this is kind of a new summoning, what's the telepathy communication?
Stilts. Large rideable animal.
As a steed, it can.
Uses the otherworldly steed stat block.
It might understand but not speak.
Telepathy within 1 mile. We can communicate with each other telepathically as long as we are in 1 mile of each other.
Oh, wonderful.
Nice. Very cool. Alrighty.
Which actually,
That's really helpful.
yes. Ask the look.
You're good, Zephyr Havoc. We started late.
I was gonna
We're only
say
just getting started. And also, hi.
that might be if it just has telepathy, that might just be for everybody instead of just to you. Unless
It
that's
specifically says
It's
in
probably just
parentheses works only with you.
Yeah.
never mind.
Yeah.
So it can only telepathically communicate with me, but it is it's not smart, but it's intelligent enough, I believe, to speak to me.
Okay. Oh yeah, I see. All right, cool. Telepathy 1 mile. Yeah, nice. Sweet. So then in that case, Saoirse, if you want to kick it off for the first 4 hours, since you're technically taking 2 shifts, we'll see what you roll on the first perception, and then depending on like what happens from there, see if you need to roll again.
Okay. No, my dice doesn't want to come out.
It's okay, we're accepting.
There we go. So that is 16. You said perception, right?
Correct.
24.
Okay. Yeah, I think that probably will just cover you for both of your shifts. As you are looking out, and because you guys are like contained within this the tiny hut, but then also like the structure that's been fabricated, if you want to be able to like see what's going on around, you do kind of have to like pop out of the hut and like do a loop. But there's a lot of things watching you. There's a lot of eyes that you're seeing are like glowing in the forest and blinking, and you don't hear like any insects or any birds or any animals that you might know as being like normal for the material plane. But as you walk around out there, the cacophony of creatures that are just beyond the line of like where you have your camp create this very haunting, chilling cacophony, like this discordant melody that resonates with this like just general baseline of unease. With a 24, I think you would probably also notice that hanging from some of the trees around here, like as you are in the clearing with the statue, you notice that there were those like little stick sort of like structures, like little people made out of sticks tied from the trees. And you can see as you're watching, every once in a while, one of them, like instead of like slowly spinning, will just stop completely facing like the hut where you have the structure set up. And you... Yeah. That's all.
Is it facing towards me or towards the hut?
So, as you walk by, some of them look at you, but you notice every once in a while, like, one of them will just be, like, looking at the hut, and it's not always the same one. It'll be, like, one over to the east, and then a little while later, you might look to the west and see one that will stop and just is perfectly facing the hut. But as you, like, loop, a couple of them stop and move, like, twist with you.
Yeah, I wave at them. I mean, Saoirse's
These things that are so unfriendly.
Saoirse's Fae, so she's like, yeah, this is honestly pretty normal. Like, this is exactly what I would expect in a witch's wood. So, like, yeah, she's watching us. Okay, hi!
Yeah.
Oh,
But
boy.
other than that, like the 4 hours go by, there are still spores in the air outside. But because you're able to spend the
Saoirse will,
majority
like, duck in every once in a while
Yeah.
and, like, get a break
Yeah.
and then go back out.
Yeah, for sure. Because you're doing that, like you're not having to re-roll to see if you're getting like afflicted by the spores. But other than just this tickle at the back of your neck, this sensation of being preyed upon, like this little nagging feeling like that you feel like you should run or just bolt, like when a doe in the forest like realizes that there is like a mountain lion watching, kind of a thing. Like there's this, like, it's not even coming from you, it's like the entire air around this forest, I think, because you are so in tune with nature, is like just radiating this very oppressive aura. And you are like, yep, this is a witch's forest. Like, of course, it's like the exact opposite of anything that I've ever seen. Like,
Yeah.
But yeah, so you are able to take the first 4 hours of watch and then head back into the hut. For Karma,
And I'll let Karma know about what I saw as well.
Okay, cool.
Karma shivers.
Shivers and squeaks and stretches out her
Like,
wings
yep,
a
he's
little
watching
bit.
us, just so you know.
Yeah. You can give a perception check for Karma's watch.
Alrighty, let's see if there's anything I need to know about. Okay, it's just Karma has blind sight. Straight wisdom roll is just going to be a +1, and it is an 8.
An 8, alrighty.
I thought bats were more perceptive, but again, I haven't used my familiar in, well, over a year of real life.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, so Karma will flit off as Saoirse begins her trance. And I think, unfortunately, like what happens isn't really necessarily noticed by anybody, because the only other creature that's like actively awake and outside of where you're staying is Stilts, and Stilts doesn't have like magic knowledge or anything like that. Oh no, R.I.P. Graph. But Karma is like making this loop around, is like looking around, sending like messages to you in your dreams, Ego. You'll occasionally get like a flash of just like the forest or the trees. And then
Great
for
for
the
my
audience,
sleep.
for the audience watching, we see as Karma flies and like careens around some trees, this large orange hand just reaches out lightning quick and just crushes her her delicate little wings tearing and shredding underneath gnarled, jagged fingernails. The thin membrane of her wings tearing over the knobby knuckles. And Karma is desummoned. Okay, so what level did you cast the Fabricate at?
4.
Level? Okay.
Oh, wait.
What a brutal desummoning.
Yeah.
That's
Fourth
rough,
level.
buddy.
Fabricate
That's
is-
real
yes.
rough, buddy.
Fabricate at 4th level.
Okay.
But Fabricate is not a concentration or anything. Like, it's just done.
Yeah. So, yeah. Okay. So, okay. So this is. So it's 4. So the DC is 14. Oh yeah, 14 on the die. Okay. I think that probably wakes you all up. Because there is the sound of like sticks and wood and all of these materials that were used to build the like outer structure just come clattering down. I don't think they like go through the tiny hut, but they like clang on it. They basically like make like the metal like a metal pipe clanging noises. They all just like fall and like just getting. So yeah, and is your hut, have you made it so that you can see outside of it?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so everybody's waking up. Was Stilts given any commands of like what to do if she sees something?
I didn't.
Other than like talk to you in your mind?
I just kind of imagined Stilts would be like, "Hey, yo, something's out there, get up!" Because its primary directive, it says in the spell, is pretty much if it's acting independently, it's focused on protecting me. So its primary, like, I believe if it's acting as said in the spell, it would probably, like, come over to where we are.
Okay, so yeah, I think you probably hear Stilts making distressed horse noises, just kind of like neighing and like whinnying in some panic. And I mean, I'm assuming she would be allowed in the hut even though she doesn't fit in it, right?
Yeah.
Would y'all want her to be able to go into the hut if she's keeping watch? I would imagine yes. So she'll like run over. She probably runs over, and in your mind is, gosh, I never really thought about what Stilts' like meant telepathy personality would be like.
No idea.
Okay, I think she like I don't think it's the same as with Karma. Karma's like sending images. I think Stilts like literally talks to you in your mind, and I think Stilts is like, "My lord, arise! Enemies afoot!"
Oh god. Okay, yeah.
I don't have any spell slots, guys!
I don't have my armor on.
Okay.
So, who do we everyone, roll me a D100.
Everyone roll a D100?
Everyone roll a D100.
Jeez, what a call out. Oh my god.
Girl, what?
Do I roll
Okay.
D&D Beyond, or do I roll real dice? What do you guys think?
I just need to know who rolls, I just need to know what order you guys are in.
Oh, I see.
88.
Oh, good number.
86.
32.
53.
Okay.
55.
Okay. Weirdly enough, Dawn, for the person who's like not necessarily super like perceptive, like luckily this was just very loud and startling, and you also had Stilts kind of coming like just before the dispel happened. So you're the first one who like actually like gets up and sees it, because I think you have the thought of like, oh no, I'm not in my armor. And as you get up and you like look around, you can see that looming maybe about 30 feet away, like just under 30 feet away from where you guys have set up this structure, there is about a 12-foot tall, hunched figure wrapped in threadbare dark gray cloak, tattered at the edges with these long limbs that curl out from around her. This burnt orange complexion and a long like chin and nose and sharp angular features, the wrinkles on her face telling a story of a very ancient like life form. Her hair is like tangled and matted, this like long mess of white, and coming out from her brow is a set of antlers. And you are the first one to lock eyes with her through the tiny hut, which is opaque black on the outside, but you know that this lady's looking at you, and you look back into her burning orange eyes, and she crooks a finger and points it at you, Dawn, and curls it.
No, I don't think so.
Hell no! No.
He goes, shit. And he'll point out from the shadows at it. Her. It.
Her?
So the physical hut was just ripped away.
Yeah, the physical hut just like she just like dispelled magic on it, so like all of the materials just like fell to the ground. So the hut is just like surrounded by sticks and like bark and wood and stuff. Stone.
Ego's like was woken up in that like meditative pose and is just staring straight ahead, and for the longest bit of silence is like, don't leave the hut. She can't come in.
But she can just, use magic to rip it away. What do we do then?
I don't know.
Mechanical question. Did we get a short rest technically?
I'll allow a short rest. Yeah. You guys got we're on like the 5th hour. We were nearing the end of time that needed to be spent like sleeping for the sleepers.
Okay, then I got a little bit of arcane recovery.
Yeah, so you guys can. I'll let you short rest on your sheets for that.
Thank you. I'm rough.
As you all are like in there, like, oh my god, what do we do? She takes this like long, gnarled wooden staff that she has and slams it on the ground, and you all feel it vibrate in the earth around you, and you can hear the statue behind you as some of the like little bits of broken stone clatter off of it and hit the ground. And in a deep voice, she calls out, "I do not make requests twice. One of you has been summoned. One of you shall come forth."
How far away is she?
About 30 feet.
First of all, I'm going to do Divine Sense. Because if she's a fae and she's actually here, it should pop up. But if it's a vision or some sort of like casting of magic, rather than it being like a physical appearance, then it shouldn't ping my Divine Sense.
Let me check something.
I don't think that makes him feel any safer, but he wants to know if she's like actually here or not.
And she says, sorry, go ahead.
It gives a fae ping.
And she said,
and you would also, from doing that, you also get fae pings from Saoirse and Aurum now too.
That makes sense. All
and
right.
she said it. She didn't specify who. She just said one.
I mean, yeah, she didn't specify who it was.
I could go out there.
We can all go out there. I think we know who she wants. But
is she gonna give me time to put my armor on?
Do you want to find out? Are you gonna try to find out?
I think I think Don
Give me
has.
10 minutes. Let me put this so I can get dressed.
I think Don has retreat plan. He will get up and he's gonna grab the sword. He's gonna look back at everyone. He's gonna make like the biggest grimace face he's ever made, and he's gonna go out.
Don, no! What are you doing?
Should I go with him?
Yeah, should we go out there?
As I'm going out, I think I'm going to use my Fate Weaver to telepathic bond.
Oh.
Yeah, do it.
So as he locks eyes with everyone, there's like a flash of red, and he will say, basically, I don't think he's like entirely aware of it, but his like intentions are essentially being like psychometrized into your brain. So he's basically like, I don't want to know what happens if we take too long to see what she wants. I still have enough magic to bamf away from her in the off chance that she tries to do something.
Okay.
Do you want us to go with you?
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine.
I think
Or I can send something. I can summon something to send with you.
I'm gonna stand beside Ego because I have enough for a dimension door if I really need it. Just in case this hut goes down, I'm gonna stand beside Ego and kind of just like hold onto their like fabric of their cloak and just like just in case.
I think Aurum's doing the best out of us, so he will nod and look at Aurum, just because when it comes to something going down right now, he's the best equipped to deal with it.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's
Also
fair.
have goodies,
You do have goodies.
magic casters.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I'll
we've
stick
got a telepathic
by
bond,
Dawn. I'll go with him.
and we've got an Aurum and a Dawn going out, and then we've got Saoirse, Clover, and Ego staying in the hut.
Yeah, I think me and Saoirse should play bodyguard for Ego because this feels targeted.
So the two of you step out, and you are faced with this very tall, looming figure of who you can only presume to be Mad Maudlin, the hag known as Ego's mother, the hag that has been really making Ego's life very hard for a while. And she is kind of squinting, looking between the two of you. It would seem a lot of you are not very good at following instructions.
You didn't give us any instructions to follow.
One was summoned. Two come out.
Oh!
I mean, you didn't give us a maximum. You gave us a minimum.
Acting like that towards her. You just hear beamed into your brain. She is not joking around.
Okay. Can the two of you give me
No.
wisdom saving throws, please?
+5 from being in my aura. Make the most of it. I'm gonna use my inspiration because I just rolled a fucking 2.
We're such brats. This entire group is
I'm
such
gonna use my
brats.
inspiration
There
too.
we fucking
actually.
go. That's more fucking like it. 28. Natural 20.
Whoa!
Nice.
All right. Well,
How'd you do, Jamie?
is this? Oh no! I'm gonna use guarded mind, and I'm just gonna pass.
Oh.
Okay. Oh wow. You know, what a bummer. So you would see that she. Oh, nope, wrong spell.
Oh, boy.
She takes like a tiny like little strip of like dried red flesh that looks like a snake's tongue and crushes it in her hand and begins like muttering in some sort of language that you guys can't understand and is like incanting at you, and you feel that she's like trying to enchant you or beguile you in some way as she says, Lion, I suggest you turn around. Satyr, follow me.
Yeah, I feel like in that time where the like when she's doing this, I feel like the aura becomes almost physical. And he kind of stamps his foot, you know, like how goats or like bunnies will like stamp when they're mad.
Yeah.
He like stamps his foot and he says, we're not going to be bullied by you. If you have something that you want us to do, you should make your intentions known.
I come to offer you a bargain, Satyr.
What is it?
I would like to offer you the chance to escort your companions out of my forest. I will give you one chance to leave. I have made my wishes clear time and time again since you set hoof and foot and claw amongst my boughs and branches. And yet, these messages fall on deaf ears. But I will give you the benefit of the doubt. It is so like those of you from this fiber of reality to be disconnected from the deep truth. So I will spell it plainly. Leave my forest. And I shall ensure that something precious to you remains unharmed.
Oh no. Oh no.
He will.
Yeah.
He's probably like you feel the see the grip on his sword tighten, and he kind of like upturns his lip and he says, your intentions for us to leave have been made clear, but the harm in your actions is something that can't be overlooked. How are we supposed to leave when we don't know what you're doing? People are coming here and getting harmed by your magic. It doesn't matter what your intentions are. And if you put a hand on anything that I deem close to me, it doesn't matter if they're hurt now. I'll hurt you 5,000 times over more.
Well, I suppose it was your choice, a willing decision to enter this forest, just as it was a decision willingly made by all others who entered and were harmed when they ignored my warnings. You needn't worry, I haven't laid a hand on anything that you care about, Satyr. But since I'm in a generous mood, I shall ensure that you do not overlook any of the harm that I could cause. In fact, I would like to make sure that you do not look away from what I am capable of. Bear witness now to what I can do to you. I give you this final chance. and she reaches out. There's not really a save for this. She basically grabs your head in her hand, like your entire head. And you like instantly start seizing and your body goes stiff. You feel your consciousness get transported to another part of this forest where you see that there is this like stagnant like lake or like a little pond, a body of water. It's filled with these like moss covered logs and there's algae caking the surface. I'm going to take a really quick pause here, guys. We're going to go for one of my favorite trigger warnings. We're about to enter a scene that might involve some child death.
Oh boy.
I would suggest that if that's something that's going to trigger you, maybe take a 5-minute break and come right back. It'll be super quick, like probably really 2 minutes, but take 5 just to be safe. But yeah, trigger warning, harm coming to children, child death, also drowning. I know that's one that people have specifically. Right. In 5, 4, 3. Okay, so Don, you are here. Your consciousness is in this other part of the forest as you feel like the back of your head like being thrust forward, like you're being forced to look at something. And as if these like long, gnarled, knobby fingers with their jagged, filthy nails are peeling your eyes open to force you to watch. As you stare into this body of water and notice that there's an ever so slight ripple across the algae in the surface. And as you look out over onto it, you see that movement is coming from a body that is laying face down in the water. Your consciousness drifts closer and closer, skating over the muck-covered water until you find yourself looking down at the floating body of your sister Urania, face down in the water.
That's not real.
And then just as quick you are thrust out of that vision, and you feel her hand leaving your head, and it's almost as if it's like leaving these like branding, like burning fingerprints, like you feel like your flesh has been touched by something too hot as she lets go of you. This is what I am capable of.
I think I would swing, personally.
Okay, wait, you're swinging at her when she grabs him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, it would be against Aurum to not.
Roll the hit.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Can I do the reckless thing? What is it?
My comment still stands. We are not always smart in this group, but, emotions.
What's it called? What's the reckless thing I can do?
Take your time. For those of you who are watching, if you didn't catch it at the beginning, Jamie has just changed his character's class from a barbarian ranger multi-class to the pugilist, which is one of the new ones on D&D Beyond.
That's so cool.
We are all still collectively learning this, except for Graf. I feel like Graf fully understands this class on a very deep level.
I do know very
Graf,
well.
help!
The level 5 feature is what you're looking for.
What was it?
It's the level 5 feature. I don't remember the Haymaker.
For whatever reason, there it is. Yeah, I'm gonna use a Moxie point to do it with advantage. Reckless Abandon. Oh no, that's not it. I thought I had one that made me. Oh, the advantage is if I hit first. Okay, never mind.
You're thinking
Never mind.
Combo breaker.
I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry, not combo breaker. Combo maker is what you're thinking about, but you have to hit the first attack to
get advantage on a second.
Advantage,
nice.
Yeah.
No problem. That's
Number
16. Can I use that +3?
Yeah, go for it.
19.
I think you're in need.
19?
Yeah.
That misses.
Oh,
so you go to like instinctively strike out at her with this feral rage as you see Dawn literally gets like picked up by the head like he's like a baby doll. and is like suspended a few feet in the air, just like seizing as she's grabbing him. So you go to like lash out, and she just like fully like sticks her foot out and like kicks it into your chest and like pushes you away from her. And you like go flying back and like stumble onto the ground. You don't take any damage, but that's just the flavor. And she will look to you really quick. So before Dawn comes out of it, you have a second. She quickly casts her gaze in your direction, like her neck cracks and snaps over, even though her eyes are still looking at Dawn. And she faces you and says, "Do not interfere, Wayman Ma."
Ooh!
He knows what you are.
How does she know this name? How does she know my name?
She knows you. Victoria, I don't like this. Victoria.
The Dweila aspect that courses through your veins holds no power here, for I am unbound. Stay back if you value the life of an innocent. Though, given the conversation we had earlier, I suppose the safety of innocence is of very little concern to you. And then
You're a liar, witch.
So Dawn, you come out of it. She like drops you. You like also stumble back, land on your feet. And she will say to you, "This is the power that I wield. This is the future that you move towards. Leave now, and the child shall live."
Fuck your shit up.
Oh god.
Okay.
Dawn's like, "Oh, I want to hit her."
Okay. Yeah, he probably he stumbles back and he like looks around kind of as he blinks out of this vision, but when his eyes lock on hers, I feel like there is like a sense of like murderous intention there that has never ever been in Dawn's expression before. And he says, "You don't know who you're messing with. I don't care how old you are. You're not the only being here who can move fate. You fuck with my family, and I'll make sure that you're forgotten entirely."
What a shame. When you go to Waterdeep in a few days' time, with your sister's dead body in your arms, please do try to remember how it feels to look your mother in the eyes and have to tell her that her baby girl is dead because of you. And she will turn and start walking back into the forest.
Mm-hmm.
Chasing her, or are we just letting her go?
Such a bitch.
He just turns back and starts moving towards the hut.
She has a stat block. Like, if you guys want to tussle, I'm ready to tussle right now.
Oh my god!
Absolutely
that's
fucking
the
not.
vibe. You can tussle with her right now.
Absolutely fucking
If we
not.
weren't
No.
so fucking tapped, I think we would, but we're like, I'm exhausted and I have like no spell slots.
He comes back to the hut, and as he like walks inside of it, his like face is like dark, and he says, "We need to."
I mean,
Wait, it cut out. What did you say?
He says, "We need to leave."
All right. Dawn says leave, we leave.
Are you
I don't think you can look at Ego right now, though.
Oh.
He's just like packing up his stuff.
Dawn.
I mean,
She didn't say we couldn't come back. Only that we had to leave.
Thank you for the raid, Dyson Divergence. Woo!
I mean, she's got to be scared, right? That's why she's trying to make us leave.
Just because she's scared doesn't mean she can't do the things that she said she's doing.
She threatened his family.
And I can't risk them for... What are we even doing here? You're muted.
I haven't said a single word.
I see.
Ego is dead silent.
I know she's a lying bitch, but I agree. We have to secure his family first. If I had a chance to stop my mom's death, I would do the same thing. I don't think I could keep going either.
Okay.
We come back stronger. And we take her
Absolutely.
down.
She does need to be taken down. But not at the cost of that.
No.
I mean, my family's at risk too. And the longer she's alive, there's more chance that she kills my family in this process as well. So we're kind of in a lose-lose situation. Because it's not only going to stop with my family, it's going to be all of my people at my home. That's children, that's everybody else that exists in that area too.
I know. I don't think we can let her be for long.
That's
I think
the issue.
ending her soon is the only way, but I think we need to get eyes on Dawn's sisters.
Yeah, how do we suppose we do that? Getting through the forest has been enough of a problem already. And the fact that she can just appear out of the shadows and interrupt our night's sleep. There's no security for my family. If your family's already in danger, I'm sorry, but she clearly wants us to leave. If she decides to stop playing around while we're in her forest, what are we supposed to do? We can't beat her if she keeps stopping us from sleeping, if she keeps attacking us with powerful monsters that have already given us so much trouble.
But the thing is, as long as you all have people that you care about, she's always just going to threaten that. It doesn't matter how strong we are. We can't protect everyone. So she wins. It doesn't matter if we come back later. It doesn't matter if I get more spells, or if Aurum or Dawn is stronger. She will target weak people. Because she's not trying to fight you, she's trying to fight your hearts. And as long as you have them, she's going to win.
Well, I can't just throw that away. And we're barely winning the fights we're in right now.
I know. And I'm not going to ask you to risk your families or yourselves anymore. We're done.
The difference is I already have. If you take the deal now, Dawn, and we leave, that's fine. I'm not mad at you for caring about your family. But I'm drawing the shortest stick if that's our decision. My family will all die if we leave right now and we don't stop her.
And if we do keep going and we still don't stop her?
It's an inevitability. We either do or we don't, right?
My family dying isn't an inevitability. I can stop it now.
Both of you stop. The reason why she threatened both of your families in the first place is because of me. It's always been because of me. She's treating everything that I've done like some childish temper tantrum. She just wants me to come back. So, the way that we protect Dawn's family and yours, Aurum, is you go, and I stay.
Or, I mean, it doesn't take all of us leaving to protect Dawn's family. I could just go and warn them, and the rest of you stay here and fight on.
A warning doesn't stop my mother. She can come to you in your dreams. Unless you have a way to protect them in their sleep.
I have some ways that could prevent them from leaving the farm temporarily.
We have hopeful plans at best, and a few good spells. I shouldn't have asked you all to come here. All she's going to do is threaten you and your loved ones over and over and over again. She's going to make it your fault or mine. You have to go.
I'm not leaving you behind either, and this was
are
the
you
problem
stupid?
with my deal. Like, I
You want
had
to protect
choose.
your families!
Yeah, but
You're part of my family! All of you are my family too, and that's why I couldn't choose. I had to choose between you guys and my family at home. And how am I supposed to do that?
there is no one or the other. I'm not taking it. So you either come with, or if you're so stubborn as is to stay in this place, I have to stay too.
Absolutely not.
Well,
You have too many people.
You are our people too, Ego. That's Aurum's point.
Could we?
And
But
Saoirse,
I wonder. Well, I'm just wondering. I'm sorry. I'm still stuck on trying to find a secret third option here because Dawn specifically told me there's always a secret third option.
yeah,
So I'm just wondering maybe if, and I don't know if it's a good idea or if it would help, but what if we talk to Sam and we could see if the revelries could stay with him for a little while?
he bites his lip. He's busy right now.
They'd be a lot safer in his realm, though.
Last time I talked to Sam, he wasn't doing good.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Last time I
There's
talked to Sam, he
yeah.
wanted me to kill him.
what?
No, well, I don't think that. Maybe.
No, he
I think
Look,
actively
as
wanted
his,
me to
you
kill him.
know, as his paladin who represents all of his stupid, dumb rules and stuff, just know that he's a very busy guy doing a lot of
right, but that doesn't
paperwork
mean
and
they
setting.
can't stay in his realm.
I just don't know
Be a
if
bit
he's going
further
if
from-
he's going to come when called right now.
Guys,
Well, I mean, I can't put them in the spring court. I can't go there.
guys, you are hearing me, but you are not listening. It's one thing threatened or the other. Our arms are not big enough to keep all of the people that we care about close.
I mean, you're all right here. That's pretty much my list at this point. And I can reach every single one of you inside this hut.
I know that what I'm proposing sounds really self-sacrificial. I know it really does. But if you believe that I've learned anything in our journey together, it's that throwing myself on the fire is not what I want to do. But it will give you time to think of something.
No.
Yes.
That's what she wants is for you to come home, which means that that's going to start her plan, whatever it is. So
And then
that
she'll
means
be
we're out of
focused-
time.
No, she'll be focused on whatever that is, and she won't be looking at your loved ones.
You don't
But
even
that's-
know what that is.
I don't think she can do it without you.
You don't know how long it takes either.
I think that's what she ultimately
know-
wants. I
I
think we're
know
being
how long
manipulated
it-
right now.
Of course we're being manipulated, but I know how long it takes to go after somebody that has no hope of surviving against her and get what she wants that way.
And when you are alone and she just slaughters you and doesn't actually have a ritual, what happens then? You're dead and we come back and you're dead. You're saying you're not being self-sacrificial, but you don't know what the answer is there either. And you
also
could end
know-
up dead as well.
I understand, but it's also the best way to learn. I am a witch too. I also have tricks.
Ego. She doesn't need you the way you are now.
I know.
She just needs what you are.
I know.
She knows that you're being difficult. There's no reason for her not to kill you the second you go with her. Because she can always just find you again. Like she has countless amounts of time before.
Yeah, if she kills you and you're reborn, then the slate is wiped clean, at least temporarily, and she can try again.
What do we do then? We don't have you. We don't have a way to stop her from doing any of the other things that she wants to do. I know you have tricks, but are your tricks going to let you survive an encounter with her? What do you have to offer that would keep her from just killing you and starting over with something more pliable?
Oven. Don't think that I had that before.
Does she know that you're part of a coven?
I just said it, so yeah, now she does.
Does she know
I mean,
who?
you guys can be talking
Yeah.
telepathically if you want.
Yeah, I was probably
No.
gonna be like, does she know that? Because it's Zybilna and Baba Yaga.
Baba Yaga.
Does she know that those are your two coven members? Telepathically?
Maybe not.
Can you reach out to them to protect my family?
I was going to say we could send them to Zybilna.
That's a good idea.
It's a spell that I don't have a means of contacting them yet. It was magic that I was working on.
But you're in a coven, right? Do you need a spell?
Also, wouldn't that be a reason to, like, kill you faster if she knew who your coven members were? Because that would be a threat, no?
Yeah.
Does she want to piss off Baba Yaga?
I don't think she cares.
I don't, yeah.
Oh, she cares. Every witch cares. Trust me. My mother may have ambitious dreams, but they know not to cross the mother of mothers. At least not so blatantly.
She'll be crossing her eventually.
When she's good and ready, which I don't think is now.
But you don't know that.
I'm taking an educated guess.
What if you're the final key and you make her ready?
Then why didn't she just come here and snatch me now?
Maybe you have to be willing.
Yeah.
And if we leave you and you go to her willingly,
Hey, Don, do you think that sending them to Zybilna would help?
I think as far as all of this Coven Hag and Baba Yaga shit goes, is Mad Maudlin another child of Baba Yaga?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think so.
As far as all of that shit goes, Zybilna is the only person that I can think of who might be anywhere close to that power. So it would be our safest bet.
Alright, well, technically, I haven't actually used my wish. I was going to use it to sort of figure out this whole true love thing, but if I could use it to send your family to her, I'm going to figure that stuff out anyway.
What about Aurum's? That's the thing. There's.
how about
She'll just
all
switch
of
to
our
someone else.
all of our loved ones? Because then it's all encompassing. All of the loved ones outside of this core group goes to Zybilna.
I can try.
Because then it's my grandfather, it's Dawn's family, it's anyone that Aurum cares about, it's anyone that Ego cares about. Same with you, Saoirse. If you have certain people that you feel like are in danger, I don't think
out
you
of the
do.
people I know I'm the one in the most danger, I think.
Right.
So
Yeah, you're not wrong on that. I'm just saying
my mom
it's
wants to kill me. The Summer Queen sort of wants me dead too.
Yeah, that's fair. But I think
At least doing something to grant them protection against her. If it doesn't stop her, it buys us time
It's
to figure out what we're doing.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm willing to do that.
But are you sure you're willing to give up your wish for your whole true love debacle?
I'll figure that out.
we'll figure it out. We already promised you we would. But it isn't.
No, you. Oh, no, you don't.
They're just like, don't say that. She's like, no, you don't.
No, you don't. You've already saved my life multiple times today. I think we're good on that front. Yeah, if I can...
Aurum, would that be okay? Are you okay with this idea? Because it's your family too, potentially? We might be displacing them for a bit, but at least they'd be protected.
It's the only way that we can feasibly help my family at all. Like we talked about, we're not getting there. So
Right.
if that works, it works.
I think Saoirse found the
Bombs
secret
and-
third option.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to deal with the fucking paperwork that comes with my mom disappearing from Waterdeep in the middle of doing a job.
That I can't help you with.
Yeah, I mean,
Paperwork, definitely not my area. Honestly,
Yeah,
I've never tried
him,
writing before, so...
Yeah, you see him, putting his head in his hands, and he's like, I'll deal with it.
Yeah,
I could
you're
do
probably
it if I
gonna get
really
in
wanted
trouble.
to, but I've never had to. So.
She might lose her job, but we can help her find a job later if this all works out.
and she's ready to.
She's self-employed. She's self-employed.
She's self-employed, and she's ready to pop.
Yeah, he says, I don't know how you lose a job
leave.
as a self-employed matchmaker, but
that's true.
Like I said, I can handle all of that. If it's just paperwork, I've got it. I think this is
the best
option that we have to keep them all safe.
All right. Yeah. I'll. She gave me something. I can't remember what it was.
She gave you like a hand mirror, I believe, to like talk.
No, I thought it was like a bell or a.
She might have.
Feather
She
or.
might have given you a little bell.
Yeah, the little dingly bell.
Yeah. So I'll ring the bell.
Yeah. When you ring the bell, you guys are still in the hut, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I think what happens is, you know, you could like,
outside.
you know, the hut is still there, but like, it kind of just like, it's like driving a car and somebody just psychically comes in and like Jesus takes the wheel. You like the spell just like goes from you.
That's fine. That spell should have been gone a long time ago.
Yeah. So the tiny hut gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and the space that you are sitting in here goes from being this like 10-foot radius sphere, and it becomes wider and wider and wider, and this like twilight shimmer falls in the area, and you find yourself in like a small pocket of Zybilna's domain, Prismere, as she has temporarily transformed the inside of this tiny hut into like a little hangout spot, and she will poof into existence with the sound of cheerful music and the laughter of children. You can see her there with her stately, kind of imposing form, with her long white hair and the chicken foot mark on her cheek, and she looks around before her eyes land on you, Saoirse. She says, "Well, this is unexpected."
Oh, sorry, are you busy?
No, in fact, I just got done speaking with your companion. Aurum, how goes the change? Have you adapted to the Women Maw?
I thought I did.
You are not dead, so that means that it is good.
Yeah.
Your body is surviving the transformation.
Yeah, I tried to hit Ego's mom, and I missed, and then she kicked me in the chest. So. But I'm alright, I guess.
Survived that.
Well,
I did survive it, yeah. Didn't even hurt.
it would seem that another wish is due. Saoirse, daughter of the court.
I don't know how to word it exactly, but I figure you and I can kind of work out the details together. Ego's mom was threatening everyone we care about, and I'd like to try and protect them by bringing them here, or if you can place some sort of thing to make them invisible to her so she can't reach them, or something like that.
May during my time as a mortal, I was not keen when others were prying into my private information, but if you all do not mind, where are we and what is happening? Please. Why?
Everybody just starts talking at the same time.
Yeah. And she wants to just sit and basically get like the rundown, because she's like, okay, this is like twice now. It was one thing when this guy was like, oh my god, I need to get stronger for my friends, but she's like, no, now there's like two of you that are like, help me.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you guys want to download her,
we download her. Yeah.
Everything.
We give her everything.
I just feel like it's a good vent session. Like, we're dealing with a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
So
she's
if you
threatened
can
Aurum's
kind of-
family and now Dawn's family. And everyone
Yeah.
we care about, so
So if you can protect them, or find a way for me to protect them, or something like that.
I can help with this request partially.
Okay.
I must be, before we finalize our agreement, I must be honest with you. My eldest sister is very powerful,
Right.
rivaling that of our mother.
Mm-hmm.
I do
Right.
not rank myself better or worse than her, and I would not rank any of my other sisters. But she is eldest, and she is ancient. If she has already threatened... Huh?
I'm sorry. He goes just like, and you tried to punch her.
Hey, how sick would have been if it landed, you know?
If she has already promised harm on known individuals for whom the group of you care, I will not be able to intervene directly if a choice has already been made. But I can treat with her on your behalf. In fact, this may be a good lesson to a blossoming witch. Covens of witches come together and fall apart all the time, and even when three sisters, or a grandmother, a mother, and a daughter work together, they all conspire with each other against each other. There is a politic to being a witch. If we wish to protect the ones that have already been threatened, Aurum, your loved ones, and Dawn, your sister, and your family, it would be wise for us to ask her directly and see if a bargain can be struck. But once we have them in hand, it is an easy matter for me to spirit them away. I can bring them to my domain and keep them safe in Prismere. They will be honored guests in the Palace of Heart's Desire, for as long as you all should wish.
Does that get
What
to
sort
them
of
before
bargain?
she does?
Okay, so Saoirse said what sort of bargain? What did Don ask?
He asked if that means we need to get to them before she does. Like he's just wondering about the specifics of what she's talking about. He's like, I don't know anything about this witch show.
I do not. I think because this has all been unraveling in the last day here, that we have time before permanent damage is done. But time is of the essence. We need not find them. I would suggest we speak to her directly. It is possible to go and find any who may be trapped here, but you would risk encountering whatever sort of protections or guards she has put in place. As for what she would ask for in the bargain, it is hard to say.
she's been very adamant that we leave. But I don't think that's an option here. At least not leave forever, I mean.
All right. I think perhaps if you...
I think she wants Ego alone. She's already asked me to abandon him.
It is likely that some sort of private discussion could be the thing that she wants. Instead of leaving the offer open-ended, why not give her your terms? Offer something that to her would seem very valuable to you. And likely is.
If she wants to speak with Ego, maybe it might be good to offer her a time to chat where she's not allowed to do any harm to her. or something of the sort.
We'd have to be very specific about the time.
Of course,
Difference
but
in different areas.
if that's what she wants, then that's the only way I can think of. That's the only thing I could think of. If she wants us to leave the forest, then I'm not sure what we could give her, other than telling her that, I don't know, we'll leave after a certain amount of time, or we'll come back, or like leaving it open so we can come back later.
My apprentice, you are quiet. This is the time where you should leverage all of your knowledge and that which lies beyond it. Tell me, what runs through that shrouded mind of yours? Consider this your second lesson.
All I know about my mother is that her plans involve me in some way. Not just her plans, but also we made a promise to each other in a time long past. A pact that old must be honored. It, to my knowledge, has not been broken. We promised ourselves to each other. Now, I understand that I have lived and I have died, and I live again, all under her care. I thought maybe things were different this time. Maybe they're not so much. She raises me to be strong, just strong enough that then she can still be in a position of power over me. The only thing that I can leverage is both of us making a new pact to not directly harm each other. I to her and her to me. Wording it that way, she gets what she wants, but it leaves the realm open for my friends to do something about it, because that's something that I didn't have before.
That is a good plan. And in a way, you have brushed against the place that my mind goes to, which is that somebody in an entanglement as ancient as this one had spent far more time playing cat and mouse than whatever the original relationship configuration was. At this point, whatever binds you is more predatory than anything, and letting her continue the chase in a way ensures that the cycle is not broken. For now.
Right. Let her think that everything has gone back to status quo, and she'll probably forgive me for this extended tantrum that I've been pulling.
It is a risk, but I think it is something that you could offer. And I think it would be appealing, in a way, to know that though she has not completed whatever cycle she seeks to finish with you here, she can at least take comfort knowing that you won't directly retaliate against her. And what could a cat hope for if not for their mouse to be served on a silver platter? You make it attractive for her. I think it is a good idea.
She wants to believe that we are upholding the fact that we gave each other our hearts, you guys. In her twisted, possessive, horrible way, she still loves me and wants me. I just need to make her think that I've come to my senses and that I still love her too.
Oh, Faye.
There is another angle to this that I would like you to keep in mind, my apprentice.
What's that?
More so than letting her think that you still love her. Let her think that you are weak. Do you know why witches choose to take forms that are often so reviled by those that they work with? Forms of crones, unattractive, unviable women who chant in strange tongues and dance naked under the moonlight. Ugly and hideous and repulsive.
To trick? I mean, to make people think that they're just frail, crazy old ladies?
Yes, that is true. And oftentimes, in many worlds, once a woman is no longer bearing children, she is seen as of no value. And yet, true power lies with the matriarch. It is an oft overlooked role, but it is the one that bears the most power. You are many a long year yet away from your time as a matriarch. You are still a daughter, young in your spring. And though this time may not feel like it, you are but a fraction of what you will become. So cling to that. Let her think that you are weak and you know it. Let her think that she is the mother. And all the while you hide your secrets, your magic, your rituals. Keep it secret. Grow in power. Wait in the shadows. This is what a witch does. Retaliate when the time is right, not when the time is imminent.
I can do it.
I know you can.
But I'm telling them.
Yeah, of course.
I want to believe in you.
And I believe in you guys. I know you won't abandon me. But there's things that need to be done. Like Zybelna says, when the time is right. And I'm gonna do my work too. Magic can work from afar.
I don't disagree. I just don't want you to be self-sacrificing. And this plan seems good, and it seems that it's not going to be self-sacrificing. As far as, like, you dying. Specific.
If I took anything with me in our journey through the Feywild, I don't want to die. And I'll promise on that. But I don't think that you guys... Oh, okay. Never mind. I was going to say, I don't think you guys need a pack for that. But if you want a pack for that, yeah, we'll do a pack for that.
I'll take a pack for that. I'm Fey now, so it means more.
I know the types of characters you play. Yup, you're
Okay.
We've all been through Fey deals, and this one feels important, so...
So just for just to make sure that we're noting this down.
I know.
Right? What's the deal?
Bro is not allowed to sacrifice himself under any circumstance.
I'm promising in my own on my own terms. I am promising them I am going to do everything that I can to survive. I'm not going to throw myself on the fire, but I will go back to my mother.
All right. And so the deal is struck. And though you feel no pulse of magic around you, I think the group of you knows that there is power behind the words that you have shared here. And Zybilna nods at each and every one of you, and then looks to you, Ego, and says, "You survive this. I think you will have earned your witch's mark." Are you ready?
Yes.
She will stand up and hold down a hand to you.
Guys, it's not goodbye.
Well, no, you still have to come back and like hang out with us while we protect all of the family members and that kind of thing.
This is
Yeah.
step 1. It's not the last step.
Our plan is set. I suggest
Besides, you and I already made a deal. You can't go back on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the rest of you, I suggest you figure out whatever your plan is as well. We are buying you time. Use it wisely.
Wait, sorry. What plan? What plan are we talking about? What do we have? I kind of got lost in the middle there. I think because the plan kept changing and
Well,
my mind
No, that's
started
fair.
wandering
That's
a
fair.
little bit.
No, that's fair.
and-
That's fair.
It would seem that Ego and I have a plan for freeing
You're
a
gonna go
few
talk to-
specific loved ones who are already in the control of Mad Maudlin.
Right. And then you're gonna bring them here to keep them safe.
We are going to my domain. I will take all of your loved ones to Prismir.
Right. Yes. Sorry, this looks like Prismir right now, so I was like, oh, so you're bringing them here.
We are in a small pocket of it. You have created a small pocket of it here.
Okay,
there's-
so then what's our part of this?
I mean, we either do things while Ego's in the middle of making a deal, or we wait for the deal to be made so we know our loved ones are safe. I can see while Ego is in the middle of discussions with their mother, it giving us enough time to act without her disturbing us. But it also still means we're down a person if we get into any fights.
And we
Aurum?
don't have the.
When we talk about loved ones, are we talking about just like my direct pod, or are we talking about my whole tribe?
Well, I suppose if you would like to specify specific names instead of letting me have my general interpretation of it, you should tell them to me now.
Oh, this is so hard.
Depends. Do you want to make it specific, or do
No,
you either
protect the whole
name
tribe.
list names, or you just you're like loved ones? It's part of the wish. So
It's like everybody except for Jerry. Fuck that guy.
Wakes up and everyone's gone. He's like, what the fuck?
Just say the whole tribe, bud. Just say the whole tribe. Protect everyone.
Prismir is certainly big enough for the whole tribe.
Please take my grandpa too.
Yeah, I guess my whole tribe.
I guess loved ones is a good encompassing thing.
All right. The list
Don't
is
look at, I don't have anyone. There's no list for me.
all right.
And I don't know if it needs to be said, but I think protection for Don's family needs to include any future yet to be born children, as there might be a couple of those.
I was just about to say that.
He's like, there's at least 5 right now.
Yeah,
There's like
he
some
said-
gestating, but like they're part of the family too, okay?
Yeah.
Like, sorry, I just sent you
Yeah.
a message.
No, you don't know that yet.
Okay,
But you're gonna
so-
find out.
Whole tribe. 100%
Yeah, you're gonna
whole
find
tribe.
out. You're gonna find out. That's you chose some interesting wording with whole tribe. Yeah. So okay, so Aurum specifies the whole tribe. Clover is like my grandpa.
My grandpa, but I think loved ones is a good idea for Clover because she doesn't know if this will affect like her loved one's souls. That feels like a separate thing, but she's gonna just say loved ones. And at the moment, it's like in her mind, it's just her grandpa. But I'm not gonna specify just my grandpa because that feels too narrow for her. So I feel like Clover will specify loved ones for Clover
Okay.
and see what happens.
Okay. And then we've got like just truly like the widest net possible cast for
Dawn.
anyone who shares any sort of vague genetic or
anyone who
marital.
anyone who shares any genetic or marital relation to the Revelry family.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, the only person Saoirse like still really cares about is her dad, who, I mean, can handle himself.
He's fine.
Like, he's got his own thing going on, so
Yeah.
Because he's Archfey, yeah?
Mm.
He's something else.
Similar?
He's more like a powerful elemental.
Oh,
He's
okay.
like, he's like an elemental spirit that is manifesting in the Archfey. Like
I see.
In Feywild.
Okay.
He exists beyond just as a Fey concept.
Gotcha.
I guess kind of a primordial sort of.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So okay. So you've made your wishes. Hold on, I gotta write something down really quick. And then I'll just leave. We're gonna just assume that loved ones is the option you get if you say I don't have anyone.
Right.
Loved ones for Saoirse and Ego. Okay. So yeah, she will look at the rest of you and say, "You should decide what you are going." While I am here, would you like, since you are each other's loved ones in a way, to be spirited to Prismir from this place, or do you plan to stay? She's looking at like the 4 of you who are not.
Yeah, that's
going
fair. Well, here's the thing. How are we gonna How are we gonna finish this damn long rest without Ego's hut?
That is kind of like we'd have to leave the forest if we stayed on the material plane.
We could ask Zybona to spirit us out of the forest and then enter it again. And that way we can at least get a nice night's rest at like Dawn's family's house or something. If we don't want to stay in the forest without Ego.
Teleport to Waterdeep?
We could just go straight to Waterdeep.
I suppose going straight to Waterdeep is also an option, but that depends on if we want to
That takes us really far from...
finish up the forest still, or if we're just coming back to it later.
I think, meta-wise, I think if we were all working together, we could drag our hands through this, especially with Aurum's newfound power.
Mm-hmm.
But that being said, as Ibilna explained, my mother is eclipsing on power equal to Baba Yaga, and we're strong, but
We're
level
not that
9,
strong. Yeah,
that
we're
is
not
not. I think this is a case of you need to go to Waterdeep, and you guys need to get stronger. And I'll get stronger too.
Yeah, this is the part in anime where we have to like time skip for like 3 years and come back.
Oh no!
But the thing is, what I'm going to do is we disrupted at least one part of whatever ritual is here. I will give you the scrap of weird weave. Keep it
I
hidden.
can put it in the portable hole.
There you go. Keep that hidden from her, because that is at least one part of this that she probably has to restart.
When you take that scrap out, you see Zybilna's eyes widen. Be very careful who you show that to.
Oh,
You
That-
want to put it in my
yeah,
hand?
we definitely will. Our encounter with it wasn't very pleasant, so
Yeah.
I figure if I'm going back to my mother, it's not something I should be carrying.
I would not recommend letting her access it. That is a scrap from an ancient and bygone age where the foundations of realities before this one were set into motion. Consider it the fabric of reality.
Cool.
noted.
Keep it safe.
One last question.
Saoirse.
Okay. Put it in the scarf. Like a little handkerchief.
Yeah, I have one last question. Ego, how long do you think you're going to be gone doing this?
I don't know. I have the black book. I look up at Zybilna. I haven't even gotten through my mother's spell book, though she'll probably take that back. So the black book.
Go ahead.
The black book could take over. I'll study that instead, in secret. There's no way that I can keep this spell book. It's hers. She'll take it back immediately.
We could hide it.
I could put that in the portable hole as well.
Yeah, we could just hide it.
I don't want it to be another thing that she could trace back to you. Zybilna, what do you think?
Sorry, I totally zoned out for a hot
Because
second. there.
Zybilna's like,
Zybilna's like, what do you
looks
have?
back
Ego's-
Sorry.
Ego's like, well, if I keep the book, my mom's definitely going to take it back, as in her spell book. But if I give it to them, that's another thing that my mother could use to track them down anyway.
Unless
So I
it's in
wanna
the
know what
portable hole,
Zybilna-
could she track it?
Yeah,
I just want to
Or
know
the
what
bag of
Zybilna
holding?
thinks.
'cause
'cause I
the
can-
portable hole is a pocket dimension.
Because I'd lose access to a lot of spells, but I could start working in the black book instead.
Do you want
just
my
don't-
ring of spell storing? Could that help you if you want to store up a couple spells in there? Or are you
It's not
full?
about.
But you're just going to negotiate with her, right?
I think the negotiation is going to result in me staying.
If you are negotiating with her, what she wishes to take, she must give in kind. She cannot simply take the book from you if you are bargaining.
Even if it was hers to begin with?
It's yours now.
I think since you have added
I've
to
contributed to it, yeah.
yes, it is. Ownership is not so clear in an artistic case such as this.
Well, then I'll negotiate the means to continue to work on my own spells. Under the guise of her tutelage still. I am but a spring flower, after all. And there's still the technique of my other master. That one I don't think my mother knows about at all. That I will also continue to practice. But I think that you all need to accept the possibility that I might be gone for a bit. Not forever, but maybe for a bit. It depends on how this negotiation goes.
But just remember, you set the terms.
I'm gonna try.
You
don't
can always
like
set
this.
a time limit on how long you stay.
I have an idea that might allow me to stay with you guys, but I know she doesn't like your influence on me. I'll try. I'll try to stay.
I feel like we're in
But-
high school. Like, you're not allowed to hang out with those kids anymore. Like,
My mom's grounding me.
I'll
Wait, so if we all wear black and put hats on, then we can convince her that you're influencing
we're cool kids
us
now. Yeah.
rather than the other way around.
I'll try. Look, I will make a really
I will wear
good
black
case.
for you. It's
Oh my god,
not my
Saoirse.
favorite.
Wait,
I think you would look good in
you
black.
look
not gonna
really
lie.
look
Yeah.
really good in black and like dark purple. You should really consider it. Okay, look. You guys need to figure out what you're gonna do, how you're gonna get stronger. You need to go to Waterdeep anyway. And I hear that there's powerful wizards. So maybe they can do something. But just be you. Honestly.
I
You'll
really
get
don't know.
into I know, Saoirse. Gods above and below, I know. There is nothing else you can be. But for the rest of you, I'm sure if you just follow your hearts, you'll get into all sorts of trouble, and you'll get stronger for it. And don't worry, like I said, I'm working on spells to be able to look and talk to people from afar.
A bit of preparation in that vein before we go. And she like walks up to like Dawn and plucks a hair out of his head and hands it over to Ego.
Thank
Hey.
you, yes.
Plucks a hair out of Saoirse's head, hands it to Ego, gets one
Thank
from
you.
Aurum.
That's
Thank
worth
you.
a lot in the Feywild. I just need to let you know.
Yeah, I know, because I'm gonna use it to cast spells on you.
And we'll take one from Clover as well. Assuming everybody consents. If you don't consent, she's not going to take one from you.
Oh, I do. I'm also
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Waving that hair.
And then she will like bring out a small scrap of ribbon and tie, like she'll help like braid all the hairs together and like tie them in a little knot for you. You should conceal that.
I will also be working on a spell where I can keep some things hidden. I'm just gonna show off some of the scrolls I've been holding on to Zybelna, because we've got scrying on the scale of the Watcher, but I also during our travels picked up a scroll of Mordenkainen's private sanctum.
ooh.
I'll be
Okay.
working on it. They're both at a level that I can cast now.
Ego. I'm gonna give you something. Let me just double check.
Can I, while we're here in this like version of Prismere, can I look for something shiny? I owe some magpies some shiny things, so I figured I should probably start collecting.
I am gonna give Ego my ring of spell storing, and there is a first level chaos bolt and a dimension door in it. So if you
Okay.
want that, just in case, hold on to this.
You sure you won't need it?
Yep. You need it more, you're gonna be alone. And I don't like any of this. This is going against my instinct of letting you go alone. So this is the best I can do. At least you have a part of me with you.
For the magpies, like everything is shiny. Like the little cobblestones at your feet, like are shiny. The grass is shiny. The air is shiny. So you could probably find some
Weave
like cool
the
rocks.
air into like a little marble.
Yeah, totally. You can. It's like
Use like a druid crafty type, like
Yeah.
just weave it into a shiny little. Like I want the air to be moving inside of the marble.
Oh yeah, it's like twilight, like air flowing in there, like sparkling. Yeah, you can totally do that.
I'm gonna give something back to Clover in return. Ego's going to go into her bag and she's going to say, if it had come to blows with my mother, this was my plan. And I'm gonna take out the vial of demon sludge.
Oh.
That, the one that when you touched it, it made you like experience your worst fears ever. It was from Zyboma's castle.
Oh.
My plan was to cover her in that immediately and try and fuck her up with it. But I can't risk her finding that.
Okay.
Yeah, it would take looking back in the description. I don't remember the exact effect it was, but we
I'm
knocked the
remembering
guy
it vaguely.
into it.
Yeah, I remember it vaguely.
It's a really bad place, basically. Like that's
Yeah, and I was hoping that it would like break her concentration on a spell or be useful in fighting her.
I get to the. I'll be on the Witchlight. Split up. But
I had filled 3 vials of it. I'm giving you 1.
Okay.
Because I want to hold some on my own in case I need to run away from her again.
Clover's just gonna like wrap her arms around your waist and just hold really tightly, just trying not to cry.
And I also still have a pact with your patron, so don't think that you're gonna get rid of me that easily.
That's okay. We have time for that. Just make sure you keep that time.
I'm gonna send you. Oh, sorry, Ink. I'm sending you something really quick.
Okie dokie. Thank you. Okay, let's see.
There's part of that you're gonna see that you're gonna be like, whoa, and I don't know that that's part's gonna happen to her because she's really big and strong. But like, if you were to use it on a regular person, the whole thing would happen.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, so she would have to roll abysmally bad on a saving throw, but it would transform them into a grubby little demon under your control.
Oh damn. Okay.
Now the
Clover
only
more
thing
power? Oh no.
Well, the only thing is technically it's for humanoids and she's not humanoid.
Right.
So
Okay.
it might just make her feel really fucked up.
Okay.
So, and the DC is admittedly low.
Oh, really? Okay.
It is like 13. So she's
okay.
we would need
For her,
to
that she'd have to nat 1 basically, I think.
Yeah, she'd need to have like a portent
Right.
that says like no you fail. But
Yeah.
you never know.
Okay.
Throw it on a guy that is mean to your grandpa or something. I don't care.
Throw it on a Zed
Have-
or my cousin.
Turn a person you don't like into a little demon slave.
Throw it on Davil motherfucking Star Song.
Put it on Dabble's Star
That'd be
Song.
so good.
The Forgotten Realms will never be the same.
Can I put a leash on it? Because that'd be great.
Absolutely. You can
I'm
walk
gonna
him like a dog.
make a little obsidian bat because you just lost Karma, and I don't know when you're gonna get her back. So Scribbler hands you the little obsidian bat to take just until you get her back
Thank you.
to keep you company.
Okay, look. We've got a plan.
I've got a plan.
I don't want you guys to stay in this forest breathing in spores. So
No, I think Waterdeep
let's-
is.
Well,
Yeah.
Dawn is going to say, my because after she just threatened fucking my family,
I know.
they're planning on going to Waterdeep to pick up my mom anyway, and
Right.
and just in case Ego doesn't have to stay that long with his mom. I want it to be nearby.
So,
So I think it would be better to go back to where my family is staying, and then we can go to Waterdeep with them.
Okay.
Okay.
Because way back when I was taught I believe, I know a teleportation circle to Waterdeep.
Yeah, that tracks. Yeah, I think I remember that.
I was given that when I learned the spell. I do know teleportation circle. So
Okay.
no matter what, if I get a moment, I can whisk myself to Waterdeep whenever, and I can find you from there.
Yes.
Because I know that, and I know a circle that's near Baba Yaga, but
Right.
whatever that means.
How long should we wait in Waterdeep for you? Before we assume it's gonna be like a while. Or I guess you could probably tell us, right?
Well, I also have some money. Like, if we're at Waterdeep, I could probably buy a spell scroll to send a message, right? If I
Yeah.
need to.
Yeah, there's tons of stuff to do there. City's way too fucking big. I mostly just have to file paperwork.
Should we default to a week? And any longer than that, we check in? I mean, I would love for you to check in before then, but is a week long enough to start this? Or is that too long?
I think so. I mean, how long is it going to take you guys to get to Waterdeep? A couple days, right?
Couple days.
Like 2 days, if I remember correctly, right?
Yeah, it's like 2. Yeah.
Because where the town we're at.
Yeah,
It's not
Amphail
that
is
far.
is like just a little bit north of Waterdeep. It's like it's definitely like only a day or two.
Okay.
So let's try a week. And talk with the wizards there. See if there's a spell that would allow you to send me items, maybe in secret. Because then you could send me scrolls and I can continue to work on my magic in secret.
Okay, I'll see what I can
we'll
do.
work on it. It'll be good because we're all low on money. And I know most of you don't know what that means, but it means we're gonna have to do work.
I actually am not low on money, actually.
What?
Technically.
How much money do you have?
7,200 gold.
Where did you get that from?
You know how my family were being shady little shitheads? I found their stash, and I also found my savings from before I left. So I took my family's earnings and my earnings from doing all the part-time work I did for years.
You and I are going to go open a high-yield savings account.
Get this girl a high yield. Get her a Roth IRA.
Oh my god. We need to get you a savings account, and you can't touch it for a year.
Yeah, because you know that generates a lot of it.
Yeah, if I don't touch it, it generates, yeah.
Yeah, Dawn's hearing that she found her savings from like before she left, and he's like, and it was just sitting like in a safe, not accruing any
It was
interest.
sitting underneath.
Oh, it wasn't in a safe. It was in this shoebox buried in the backyard.
That's right. Sorry,
Underneath a willow tree. It was literally buried underneath a willow tree.
Yeah, you're gonna tell Dawn that. Dawn's gonna be like, that. The only thing that's growing is weeds. No financial growth over the course of years.
It may not have generated monetary interest, but it did generate whimsy and like interest.
And it's going to allow you to get to Waterdeep and not be dirt poor. So I'm glad that you found your family's shady dealing money and your shoebox money.
I had my shoebox money, and then I found that family money in that that shop that they like killed my boss for.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm glad that you have all of that because Waterdeep, you're gonna need it.
Yeah, So we do technically have money out of character. We do have means to support ourselves in Waterdeep for a minute.
Yeah, I think I
I'd
might
like
be
had a
allergic
hold-
to work, actually.
And I can
I've
take
had
part-time
like
jobs.
thousands of gold on my character sheet for a long time, and at this point, I don't remember if it was from like a dragon horde or something. So
I think
I'm
it
just
was from the
assuming I don't
dragon
actually
horde.
have it.
I think it was from the Dragon Horde.
It was a dragon horde, yeah.
You think this money's legit? That like this money on my character sheet is legit?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, then, would you guys like another 4,400 on top of that?
Yeah.
Yes, I do think so.
Give it to Dawn because he's gonna we have to go to the bank,
Dawn
so
needs
give it
to
to
be in
Dawn.
charge of the money.
So I'm going in my because I've all this time I've had multiple satchels. I got like okay, there's the cloak of billowing, there's the other cloak of many fashions.
Nice.
I've got a bunch of cloaks. I've got those 5 million scarves. Oh, and here's a bag of 4,400 gold as well. Is this the money?
Donna's like just staring at you.
Stares at Clover and Ego, like, look at all the
What is it?
Yes.
Okay, take it.
He snaps.
Take it because wizards need to like buy spells, right? So just buy me spells.
Yeah, he snatches it.
Such a stupid thing to make magic worth money.
I know, right?
It's really
Well,
weird. It's like what happened to like talking to a frog on a big lily pad deep in the
Exactly.
forest.
You can still do that, but guess what? Society has increased since magic was a thing,
Okay.
and it's
well then
a lot more. What's the word I'm looking for? It's a lot easier to just go down the street and buy it from your local shop than it is to find a frog on a lily pad
well if
that
there's
also somehow knows how to cast a spell.
well if there's really people in this city that are just selling magical spells on the side of the street, I need a spell that's going to allow me to talk to you guys. Okay? And I need a spell that could allow me to send you things, like physical items.
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
can do.
Okay. Saoirse, I'm as ready as I'm ever gonna be.
Wait, so cities don't have just magical frogs all over the place?
No, apparently not.
You'll
Okay.
see when we get there.
That would be interesting.
Ego Zybilna will hold out her hand for you to take hers, and if you do, she will hold it and just like with a wave of her hand, dispel this like little dome of Prismere that you all are in. The tiny hut is also going away because you're leaving it, but the group of you would watch as Ego, while clasping onto the hand of Zybilna, walks into the mist in the same direction that you guys saw Mad Maudlin go after dropping Don by his. Why she dropped him on his feet? After oh no, not the camera covers.
Not the slide.
Ego will disappear into the mists, and it sounds like y'all are hoofing it. Is there anything that y'all are doing while you're still here in the forest? Just the four of you now.
Middle finger to all the trees.
I'm gonna grab
I'm
something
going
else
to.
shiny.
I'm going
Shiny.
to. I'm going to use one of the pass without a trace seeds so we can get out of here quietly and unseen. So I have 3 of those. I will use
Yeah.
one of them.
Awesome, yeah. So that gives everybody a base like plus 10 to their stealth. Go ahead, everybody, roll. We're gonna need. Gosh, there's only 4 of you now. We're gonna need a survival check because you don't have a ranger anymore to get out of the forest, and we're gonna need a perception check maybe if you want to keep an eye out.
I
And
can do both of those. I've got plus 8 to both.
Oh, okay. I rolled survival, but it's fine. You got it.
well, I mean, it's basically a skill challenge, so like anyone can kind of contribute whatever they want. We can do it that way. So if you already rolled something, you can just take that.
Okay.
Go ahead. You already rolled.
I mean, I rolled a 21.
Oh,
Okay, that is a success
survival.
on the survival check.
Do you guys want me to do perception though?
Yeah,
Yes, please.
I only have a +2.
Yeah,
so-
the other two are not super
I
perceptive.
have a +4, but yeah.
I have a
I have a
six,
+4.
I have a +6 now.
That is a 19 total.
Should I roll stealth?
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna allocate to you the +1 that was given from the chat for the third most in need because you need to get a 20.
Okay.
So we'll call that a second success. So for Clover and for Dawn, is there anything in particular that you guys want to contribute with like getting out of the forest?
I can roll stealth.
Contributing my yeah.
Oh yeah,
I can
you
roll
did do the you could do a stealth roll if you wanted.
And I could add the
with the
+10?
+10.
Yeah, I'll do that. Okay. Because I have a +6 naturally, so.
Yeah, so roll in +16.
Natural 20! So that's
Okay.
36.
Nice. I mean, I feel like it kind of makes sense that the three of you might be the ones who are actually like doing the majority. Because I feel like I don't know, maybe Don gets super productive when he's like crashing out, but like I
Right.
feel like he just had like a borderline crash out moment, and maybe he's like in his head.
Yeah, low key.
He's like-
he's just
Where the
He's
fuck
like-
is my sister?
Yeah,
he's
fair.
low key, just kind of just like exuding his energy to push away nefarious things.
Give me a straight charisma check. Or well, are you persuading them to stay away, or are you like fuck you, stay away?
He's
Like,
better
with
at
the force
persuasion, but I don't really think he wants to be a nice guy. So
Then intimidation, please.
he's like, I'm pulsing my aura.
He's aura
This is the-
farming.
Yeah, it's just a 15.
Okay. Yeah, so technically you do need to hit a 20. So that one would be a failure. However, you got 4 successes from everyone else's stuff, so it works out, and I think it makes a lot of sense. Yeah, okay. So it took you guys like a few hours to navigate through the forest to this point, and the journey back does not feel nearly as bad. In fact, I think with how much time you guys have spent in magical forests, you get the sense that this forest picked up that you guys were leaving and was like, "Oh, here, let me push you to the door." You have a very easy time getting out. And you're also all just like really wired and on it. So like any strange creatures that you guys encounter or any issues that you might face, you are able to navigate around with aplomb. The 4 of you eventually step beyond the natural threshold, if you will, of the witch weald, and it's like waking up in like a little beam of sunlight and like feeling like blinded a little bit with how bright everything is and how light the air feels by comparison. You almost didn't realize how physically and oppressive and how oppressive in a sensory way the forest was until you were back to equilibrium. But you're out of the forest. At this point, it's probably like evening time. You guys came here fairly early, but you did spend a few hours in there and like slept. Oh yeah, you guys did get like a 5-hour sleep in. So
We're not a long
it's
rest,
like,
but
it's like night time pretty much. It's like the end of sunset when you come out, which is that perfect twilight Feywild lighting. And you can see that in the grassy fields ahead that you can see like Amphail in the distance. There are like little fireflies lazily lighting up in the warm summer air. And you can hear crickets chirping and frogs singing. You can hear birds chirping their beautiful like good night songs, and you hear the whinnying and stamping of hooves of horses and other beasts of burden. And yet something is distinctly missing. But onward you go, back towards the Revelry Estate, heading in the opposite direction of your friend Ego, who walks deeper and deeper into the witch weald, hand in hand with her witchy mentor and coven member Zybilna. And with that, we're gonna call it an evening because a lot just happened, and I didn't think any of this was what was gonna happen. I thought we were gonna fight something. So, oh boy.
But isn't this more interesting?
Yeah, no, this is super interesting.
I'm not dead.
This is super duper interesting. This is, guys, 1 million out of 10 RP. Aurum fucking yelling was cool.
Yeah,
oh my god, like
off.
that man is like torn the fuck up inside.
He's doing pretty bad.
Yeah, no, like the tension was crazy, and the like ego, like we fucking care about you. Don't sacrifice yourself. But then ego's like, I have to. Oh my god.
It's not self-sacrifice. It's
I have to.
Yeah, because we made you pinky swear.
It's a deceptive plan.
Yeah.
You gotta beat her at her own game.
Well, don't be away for too long, or I'm gonna have to do something about it.
I have one. We'll see, because there's one way I can try and negotiate this where I still get to be with you guys. I'll try it.
Yeah. Oh boy. Geez. Is there anything anyone needs to say or do as we wrap the session?
Oh, I'm gonna grab the firefly and turn it into a little shiny object for the crows.
Yeah, you can turn it into like a little. Magpies. It's basically just like a firefly light colored like crystal. Yeah.
Because I'm Fae now, and I'm very heavily magic enhanced.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Since we made a deal, I have brambles growing into my horns.
Yes, you do. You guys would see as you're coming out of the forest. I feel like Aurum, you don't even notice it at this point because this is just like your vibe now. But there's like a little trickle of red that's like dribbling down like one of his ears, and like when you guys like look at his antlers, there's little brambles that are piercing his flesh and curling around them.
Yeah. The last thing that I'll say Ego does, and we'll see what happens to her later on, is because while I'd been with my friends, I was letting my hair down. Take out my old wizard hat, kind of pop the top in there, start tucking my hair all up inside, and I'll take the hair bundle of all of my friends, and we'll just slip that up inside under my elder cross.
Nice.
Yeah, hide
it in my hair.
Yeah, hell yeah. Oh my god, I just love, okay, I'm gonna leave you with an image because you just did that and it just hit me and I'm like, that's so cool. So we see the image of Ego taking this little wisp of hair and tucking it up into the elder cross, and then the audience like sees a memory fade in of baby you, but this time with like, there's a faint glow of magic around you. You're a little bit older than when you saw yourself the first time and you were alive. And you would see as this little drow baby is there kind of like gurgling and cooing, there's a scar on its chest with like a tiny little like blackened nub on it. And you would see as Mad Maudlin takes her scissors and pulls a lock of hair from the baby's head as it's cooing and like chewing on a piece of wood, and snips a lock of hair, ties a bit of twine around it, and tucks it away. Actually, you know what? She probably tucks it up in her antlers.
Do it just the same way.
And the spot that she cut your hair from as an infant is the spot where you happen to be tucking your friend's hair now. Yeah, so good game, everyone. It was an intense one, but 10 out of 10 RP, that was amazing. Thank you, as always, to my lovely and amazing players. It is a joy and a treat having you here. And every single session, I get to think of new things because you guys do crazy stuff, and it's a lot of fun, and it's exciting. Oh boy. Thank you to those of you that are watching now or in the future. We appreciate if you have been participating in the chat. Rain Man, we got the chat overlord Stumpy is in there, Dice and Divergence. Thank you for that raid again. Yeah, and if you're watching the VOD, thank you for your support. Do we have Pandelver and Below tomorrow?
Tomorrow, yes.
Tomorrow,
Plans
Pandelver.
tomorrow.
Tune in.
7 p.m. Eastern.
Any other announcements? Anything I'm missing?
I believe Alien RPG that usually airs on Tuesdays is coming to a close if it hasn't already. So make sure to check them out and check out their VODs as well. Give them support for their lovely mini-series.
Yeah, awesome. Alrighty. Well, the next time you walk off into the witch's forest, leaving behind your friends so that you can placate your ancient hag mother, and maybe learn a little crazy, cool, dark magic along the way, if you survive. Don't forget to add your proficiency bonus. And we will not be back next time because I have a work trip, but we'll be back the week after that.
Oh my god, no, 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
What a horrible.
What a rough 2 weeks.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be a long 2 weeks.
And there's a long
Okay.
2 weeks ahead.
Give me some time to like think some stuff through.
Yeah.
I wanna
Honestly,
have a- I wanna
amazing
see if I
game,
can have a
Victoria.
conversation.
That was
Gives
good.
me time to figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do with ego.
Oh my god.
I think we've now created what your notion is going to be, but I just don't know how it's gonna happen mechanically yet. But I think the foundation has been set. So yeah, cool. We'll see you next time, guys.
Love you,
I already
bye.
did the outro, so I do the hearts now. That's the last thing. And
Love you, bye.